Alright, yeah. Were you guys booing all of a sudden? What's going on here? It's like a lynch party was about to happen. Do you see how quickly I changed the subject? Okay, next question here. I got scared a little bit. My heart was like going. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, no ice? No, I'm just kidding. Thank you.
A lot of people always feel like Ichida and Lukia or something like that, and I'm I don't know what you think about
Did you say Lukia? I was like, come on, the Japanese don't even say Lukia.
Yes, make fun of your fans.
Oh, come on. You're not going to get up and leave, are you? Okay, so you were saying?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But now they're doing more like Ichida and Ornina.
Do I have a preference?
I know sometimes a lot of actors get invested in the character. Do you see it going in more in one direction than the other, or how would you write it?
It depends on the season, you know, because the season now that we're doing seems more like Orihime, you know? But earlier on, the first season was definitely Rukia. So I don't know. For me, I just think that they should just pick one and go with it, you know? Or if they're going to do a love triangle thing, go for it. But don't kind of leave us hanging. That's how I feel. And stop, you know. I don't know. The other thing is Rukia is a dead chick. It's a little awkward. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Reminds me of a story.
Oh dear.
I was working on Wolf's Rain. I'll get back to questions, don't worry. I was working on Wolf's Rain. Have you guys seen it?
Yeah.
Great show. If you have not seen it, that is one of my favorite anime that I have ever worked on. There's a couple of them, but that's one of my favorites. And I had, typically I try to get there early for work, so I can go over the script, figure out where I'm going, and so I'm prepared. But this day, for whatever reason, I had woken up late, so I had to rush over there, didn't even eat breakfast. And, I made it on time, but I was in there without breakfast, all right? So I'm there, and my stomach just starts... I didn't make that noise, but that reminded me of it. Anyways, so it makes the typical stomach growling noises, right? And you guys have all been there in class when it's really quiet and your stomach starts growling and then you start, kicking things and shuffling your papers, I'm just looking through my papers. And in the booth, you can't really do that, but I can shuffle through my papers and drink some water and try to shut it up, right? And I was managing pretty well, I was like, I think I've got this thing tackled. I'm shutting it up before they can actually hear it, or I start talking over it so you can't hear it underneath me. And at this one moment, it's really quiet. I believe it was right before I'm supposed to say an actual line, and my stomach goes. So my stomach, for whatever reason, decided to squeeze out a fart. It wasn't a regular it was it rose up a little bit.
Sounds like Sonic jumping.
And I was like, farting is just embarrassing for whatever reason, it stinks, but it's really embarrassing, even though we all do it, except for some women. But yeah, so it did that, and I could feel them looking at me through the window, And I was thinking that, how am I gonna tell them that it's not a fart? And I didn't know what to do. And I just looked at them. I was like, look, guys, I know that it sounded weird, but that was, I swear, that was my stomach. And they're like. So embarrassing. It's like, you can come in and smell, I swear. No. So, voice acting 101. Make sure that you eat breakfast beforehand. Yes. Oh, like a wall of fame? It'd be like a wall of shame if I had a bunch of Power Ranger stuff in it. I'm just kidding. Come on. I'm not like that. I had a good time when I was on Power Rangers. I don't have a wall, but in my office I do have like a couple of toys. I don't really have any. I do have posters and stuff. I have a ton of stuff that fans have drawn, but like in like boxes because there's no way I can put it anywhere. Yeah, I don't really have. I want to have like some kind of cool shelf thing going on, but I'm just lazy, and it just seems like a lot of work. You gotta light it right, you know. But I should though, I guess, huh? Yeah. But then it'd be weird to bring people over. Yep, that's me.
Trophy case.
That's me too. Oh, and that, also me. Yeah. Question, all right.
Hey, have you ever used your voice, like, if you ever wanted to order a meal, have you ever used, like, any voice acting voices?
I have, but not any voices like that, like no characters that I've ever done. Okay, not to order food, but there was I don't know if you guys have Fry's, but it's kind of like a Best Buy, electronics, you know, whatever, but it's Fry's, it's called Fry's Electronics. And outside there, for whatever reason, there's always like people asking for money or something. And if you've, I mean, I've had bad experience with giving my money to people. If you were in my earlier panel, you would know. And so, you know, with them standing out there, I never really know what to do, but then I always kind of rely on, like, I'm a half Asian, so I could maybe confuse them if I just pretend like I do not speak the language. And so occasionally, yeah, I just start talking gibberish, you know? Okay, like, ask me for money. Occasionally I can do like a yes. I do that. No, I don't even do any English, because then once you do any English, it's like, they know. There's no way. I can't like fake the English that well. Oh, no English. Oh, sorry. This wouldn't work. It'd be like, that's good enough. Money. It's better just to be like, It never gets that far though. It's usually like, and then you just walk in. And they're like, God bless you! God bless you! That used to mean something good. Like they actually wanted God to bless you, but now it's like, curse him.
Wondering, you play video games, if you do, what's your favorite video game, or what kind of video game do you like to play?
I've been playing Plants vs. Zombies. And it's cool. I used to play some games, you know, I just haven't had time to, really. Tales. I tried playing Tales once. Yeah, of the Abyss, yeah. Because I was like, I was thinking maybe I could play Guy, you know, maybe I could be Guy, maybe it could be me. And I didn't get very far, so I only got to where I could meet my character, and I was like, man, this is hard. For you guys, it's pretty easy, I'm sure. It's like level 1. If there's even levels, I don't even know. You beated it? Defeated, oh, okay. I beated it too. I beat it your game, oh yeah. It was fun. I did play Kingdom Hearts though for a bit. Yeah, dude, like seriously, I was like, Goofy's in this! Hey, Goofy's in this! The little mermaid's in this one! It's pretty exciting for some reason. And I'm not like up on the games, you know, and I guess I should have thought about it, but like as I was playing it, I got really far. But then I just kept dying towards the end. I'm like, what's going on? And then I realized that my life thing was like longer than it was from the beginning. I was like, oh, maybe I need to like increase that, you know, life and the health thing or whatever, the energy. And then that's what it was. And then I was like, oh, I gotta go through all that. Oh, never mind. So I gave up. I bought the second one and it's unopened. I just haven't gotten to it. It's easier? So maybe I should just play that one instead, huh? I did play, what was it? Ninja Town on the DS. Anybody?
Yeah.
It's a girl's game, yeah, I know. It's a girl's game. So, yeah, I know, it's cute little ninjas and cute zombie ninjas and monsters, but it's kind of like the Command and Conquer style thing where you build like ninja huts. These ninjas can throw ice balls, you know, and these can shoot arrows. These ones chop faster. It's super cheesy, but it was like $9. At Fry's, actually. I got it at Fry's. See? Yep.
And me?
Sure.
Oh, thank you. First I want to say it's so great to see you again. You might not remember, but the last time I saw you was at Toricon in Rochester. I'm glad to see you again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Rochester. Did you look like that?
Nothing like
Your name is, oh wait, your name is
Just go through the alphabet, you'll get it.
Close enough, okay.
What I wanted to ask you is, what's your favorite part of that being in Power Rangers?
I'm sorry, what was my what?
Favorite part about being in Power Rangers?
Craft service. I answered that earlier today.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know what actually is my favorite part. You know what? My favorite moment was, it wasn't long after I had got the show and I was there in LA. I lived in Texas and moved to LA when I got the part, and we were working like crazy, you know. It was like we were working 6-7 days out of the week, like 14-16-hour days. And so after a couple of weeks, it was just like, you know, we're just thrown into it. And then I remember just standing there in my like rollerblades or whatever we were doing on that scene at the park, and they were setting up lights, and I'm like just looking around. It's early in the morning, the dews there on the grass, and I was like, wow, I'm really here. This was my dream, you know, and I'm here doing it. So that for me was my favorite moment.